didn't even have to spit on it.
Oh my God, we're live. First try, first chance. Here we go. Good evening, everybody.
Evening, howdy, howdy, howdy.
Pretty sure I saw Devin in there, and Steve, and Eric. Oh, and that JT guy. We won't. We
Yeah, get that dude out of
kind of
here.
stick your nose up in the air. Maybe he'll get the hint.
How's it going, brother, man?
It's going awesome. Even better when I hear there's getting to be a lawyer shortage in D.C.
A whole bunch of them looking for criminal attorneys.
Yep. I was saying even a crackpot and ambulance chaser can make a buck now.
Evening, Nick. How you doing, buddy?
Nick.
Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, me too. You look pretty rough last night.
Let's see.
So we got our
So,
okay.
got Tulsi.
We got Tulsi. Oh, and Bondi made a statement. She's bringing up charges on Holcomb, New York.
Got Hochul.
Hochul. She's bringing up charges on James, Letitia James, and she's bringing up charges. Oh, Hoffman. That's no.
I didn't catch his name, but he's the head of the DMV.
Yeah,
and
DMV.
the state.
It begins with an H, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's her first act of business. God love that woman. Let's see what she does. I hope she's a ball buster. You know.
Well, from what I've seen through the years, she can get a hold of occasions like Pitbull.
Yeah. But I hope she also has the intelligence to step away from a case that really don't need to be made a big deal of either.
Yeah. Well,
you know, right like every one of Trump's cases.
Mm-hmm. And make a special law just for one particular person and then make it expire after he's gone to court.
Yep. But yeah, no, it's we're getting our way.
You know, it was supposed to be that way. They remember how all the Democrats are running out there saying, "Oh, we're the ones of the peaceful transfer of power."
Yeah, yeah. Doesn't look very peaceful. No. It's entertaining. I'm quite pleased with the show they're putting on, but.
Oh, how about that Ayanna Presley yesterday, screeching that she's willing to work with anybody that will work with her to censor the people.
Yeah. Well, that's their problem. They don't have big tech to censor us. They don't have the media anymore. They don't have the people. They don't have the illusions anymore because we just pulled the curtain back. There's a little man behind there. It ain't no big green god. No.
Yep. Was it? I saw that they'd cut like $881 million out of the Department of Education today.
If they need it, they need it.
Yeah, well, it's for, DEI shit. So.
Well, what's wrong with circumventing the Department of Education has become quite, all right, they've become quite corrupt over the years, like everything else. I'm just gonna assume that there's corruption there. So let's circumvent this, and there's only 50 states in the union, right? 52 count Puerto Rico, Guam, and anybody that we take care of. All right, goes okay. So you delegate somebody to file me a report. I want you to go to every school, boots in the school, talk to the principal, see what that school needs. Not the superintendent, not what the people think they need, what does the principal say they need. File a report. Let's go on that. Then we can reestablish the department, and then they can oversee it when we get people we can trust in there. But
I'm a firm believer it's up to the parents and the state, Let them be the ones that decide what the curriculum is.
Yeah, but how
Not,
many
not,
books, how many reams of paper, how many supplies could you set with just the money they've stopped in aid USAID?
yeah, yeah,
Really, that money could do a lot of good somewhere. Roads,
yeah. But
bridges.
up in up until here recently, I don't know when the big switch came, but my parents bought our paper, and we learned how to use paper bags as book covers.
Well, we started the season with a ream of paper. You had to have a ream of paper in your notebook. And then after that, the school had paper. You know, they supplied paper. They just didn't want us to waste it.
Yeah, well, they only requested you had black pen, black or blue pen, and number two pencils.
Yeah, we had to have number two pencils, black and blue pens, crayons, markers, which we never used,
Yeah, but you had to have them just in case.
just in case. They look good in that brand new pencil case, though. Oh man, I couldn't record it. It wouldn't let me download the clip. But it was one of them trannies from Worcester,
Yeah,
and they were trying to explain that if we're making this our sanctuary, you better expect trouble. Wait a minute. Now, how are they going to open arms for you now?
that makes me want to open my door too.
Oh, I don't get it. I don't get them.
They don't get them.
I understand gay. I don't understand delusion.
Yeah, that's the problem. And it started back in 1993 when they went into the psychiatrist books and took the gays off the mental registry.
Yeah. Well, no, I get gay. I mean, I can see where you got a preference. I
Yeah,
mean, I like brunettes over blondes.
but
So
still, it's
somebody
an
likes
aberration.
innies over outies. You know, I get it, but I don't
Yeah,
get the whole get up, the whole lifestyle, prancing around, making an obnoxious fool of yourself. I don't get that lifestyle.
no, that's infantilization.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
make
mental
believe.
illness.
Yeah,
And then don't even get me started on the dogs and the thinks they're cats and shitting in litter boxes. No,
well,
that is serious mental illness.
so you're okay with the woman that married a tree?
Shit like that don't bother me because there's not enough of them. And who's she really hurting? I mean, it might be embarrassing at the doctor's office talking about splinters, but uh,
Yeah.
we watched a woman marry on TV. She married a Ferris wheel.
Well, oh, that guy in Japan, his parents were all up with him. Got him that little anime.
Oh yeah, you.
Yeah, the 3D cartoon one.
Damn, no, I don't. Even at the lowest in my life, I couldn't imagine a lifestyle like that.
Dude, my acid trips were more interesting than that shit. Yeah,
Made more
take a
sense
trip and
anyway.
don't leave the farm. And took a trip and not left the farm.
Oh man,
Damn it, Dylan.
I dribbled. Damn it, Dylan.
Oh, isn't that nice? The federal government spent 37 million last year to keep a 392-year-old greenland shark alive.
Cool. I say we have chowder and call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm not not saying purposely harm the critters, but we shouldn't have to go out of our way to protect them.
Yeah. And I want to see those actual numbers because they've been lying about that shit too. What was it yesterday? They started busting loose and actually giving the real figures. Everything inflation like was actually 33% and all this.
Yep. But
And
that's what they're blaming Trump for. You know,
yeah,
because he's been in office a whole 23 days.
yeah, well, sometimes some people just laying around doing nothing, meeting with world leaders, stopping a
Yeah, yeah. I
war.
mean, he just came back from Russia meeting with Putin just to, just stop World War III. Why,
You know, Russia, Russia, Russia.
fucking guy, what a bum.
We voted for better.
Actually, I voted for less. I didn't think it was going to be this whirlwind right off. Like I said, I was going to give him a couple months up to a year to settle in and get things rolling. I thought a year was
Yeah,
was quick. Woo, buddy, he come in, guns are blazing.
yeah. Electric chain machetes. So liberals are figuring out that they've been getting ripped off too, like the MAGA people.
Yeah, MAGA is here to stay. It is your new religion. Get over it.
Yeah, they wanted to pull out the what was it, the Harrison Act? Um, oh, I forget what it's called. It's supposed to be. They were going after Elon because he wore the black MAGA hat, and they
Yeah.
say he was campaigning on government time. Is what they were trying to do.
Oh, I gotcha. Like you can't wear it to the poll. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't go to a polling station
Yeah.
while you're working for the federal government and use
Yeah,
federal
yeah,
money for
yeah, I gotcha.
that stuff. Yeah, the Harrison Act.
Yeah, I gotcha. Ha, fuckers.
Yeah, what's this? Youth smoking is at all-time lows. In fact, youth nicotine uses as well. Well, that's from the CDC now. Imagine that.
Yeah, but you know what? You said CDC and my mind shut off. Because my
Well,
mind's programmed to shut off at CDC, WHO,
yeah.
EPA, DEP, FDA. Nope, don't want to hear it.
Hey, Lee Zeldin, what was it? 50 million right off the bat out of the EPA?
Yeah.
Boy, wouldn't it really get them if they wound up taking some of that money that they're saving and clawing back and shit and gave people like here's your money back.
Yep.
And it wouldn't have to be a lot, just enough to get under their skin and make them cry more.
Yep. I'm good at getting under the skin. Ask Kelly.
Kind of like a fungus.
Yeah. You really want to upset the wife some night? Everything she says, whatever the last word in her sentence is, sing a bar of a song with that word in it. Everything she says. So if she said, I went to the store, sing a song with store in it. That drove her back. I think I still got a bruise from that. Yeah, I'm beaten. I'm a beaten husband.
Beaten and abused.
She hits
Hey,
me
Brett.
where it don't show. Hey, Brett.
Who let that guy in here? Dylan. He showed up.
I bet you Dylan did it. Yeah.
Damn it, Dylan.
Hey, Cheryl.
Evening. Things keep going like it is. They might get something straightened out, or at least somewhat straighter.
Well, they already have, though. Really, think about it. Look at the atmosphere. Look at the mood. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're still raising hell. We still got the libtards out there, but It's not like it was. It's not like we expected. It's not like it could be.
I'll have to notice that this weekend when we go out
Yeah.
and do groceries.
Looks like I'm staying home again this weekend. Oof. Looks like we got another double-digit snowstorm.
Oh, hell, that's all?
That's all.
Damn. You do that in your shorts.
Problem is, I put the plow on yesterday for today's storm, and like I said, we got maybe a couple of inches of snow, and then it started freezing rain, so I left it to soak it up. So that means I'll have to pull the plow off tomorrow so I can go run on errands, and come home, put it back on for the weekend. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
I got a day in there. Okay.
yeah. Oh, crap. I got to pay bills.
I'm sorry. I
One of
can
these
call him.
days,
I
I'll
can call
figure
him and
out that.
talk to him.
Oh, would you?
Yeah. I
Well,
don't think it's fair. JT has to pay. Stop it.
that'll do it.
I'm pretty sure it would. I'll tell him, you don't know who I am.
Oh.
Lard ass.
Lardass, Lardass.
Lard ass. You know who this is? No. Lard ass. Oh my god, they were classic.
Now they're saying Trump supposedly is taking out cash. That was the whole point of getting the penny. It's a start. Then that nickel will be next.
Oh.
And they need to know the facts. Pennies are very important. What was the first money you put in your pocket when you had got pockets?
Yep.
You got a couple of pennies. Now you keep them in there.
I always carry pennies. I carry 10 pennies, 2 dimes, 4 nickels, and 4 quarters. I don't know why, but that's what I've always done.
Yeah. And we had pennies for a long time, and we'd use them for poker money.
I don't know. I've used them to jump fuses. I've used them to. It sounds good when you clink them in a cup of the bum, on the street corner.
It's 3 cents to make a fucking penny, really?
Yeah. That's why they want to just Trump to stop making them.
Yeah. That makes all the sense in the world. Maybe he wants to replace it with a new one.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper.
Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, so if we got rid of the penny, how's the gas station going to charge us 99?
Exactly. Maybe it'll be more like, Homer rolling it over
I
to
could be.
zero.
Yeah. Or maybe like Office Space where you just take that extra penny and set it aside. And they'll have to burn down the office building to hide the evidence. Not good. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some people, apparently, they've gotten bags of silver dollars from Binions.
Oh?
Yeah, and they're selling them. No, I didn't get to see that. The silver dollars on everything,
Yeah.
ceiling, floor.
I watch a guy on YouTube. He goes to the bank. He'll buy boxes of half dollars or quarters, and he'll go through every one by one, looking for the silver ones. or the red, the misprints. Guys
Oh yeah,
meticulous.
Fidos. Yeah, and damn it, why couldn't you run across the Prince Albert can with a fucking Honus Wagner like those kids found?
Oh, I don't know.
Shit. No, it was a weird deal that he didn't want his image to go out in cigar cans or cigar pouches and shit.
Yeah.
So there was a short run of them.
Huh.
These kids just happened to find that. It's kind of like the upside down airplane.
Yeah. Many barns I've cleaned out and many barn sales I've been to. You'd think I would have found a forgotten Rembrandt or something.
Yeah. Or what was it? No, was woman was going to garage sales and she saw a frame a woman had put out there, and she got it home. Gonna clean it up and spiff it up. Opened the back. There was an original copy of the U.S. Constitution.
Oh, damn.
That's a good $4 investment.
Yeah. I bet she got 5 or 6 back from it.
Easy.
Although there is money to be made in treasure hunting. I mean, but you got to have that drive. You got to have a few connections to get started. But
Yeah, and know when to have your camera on because of all the detritus and shit you're going to find.
yep.
So, the USS Harry Truman had a wreck over in the Mediterranean, hit a cargo ship.
Whose ship did they say?
No, I missed that part.
As long as it wasn't a Russian ship.
Yeah, and somebody got a really good picture or video.
How does a
4 seconds.
warship hit another ship? They have radar. They have people going, sir, bogey, come on.
Let's get this up here. Check this out.
Oh,
That's that one day before yesterday. Man, imagine if that thing got loose.
whew.
We ain't supposed to be having that.
No.
Our
Thought there
stuff
was,
don't fall out of the sky.
yeah, I was gonna say, I thought there was safety measures in place, and yeah, and that ain't cheap either. When one of them falls into the ocean,
Yeah.
I mean, I bump into a mailbox post or something, and I cringe because it costs a couple $100 to bump out the bumper, but
Yeah.
you drop a multi-billion-dollar airplane in the drink.
Well, the good thing that 35s are in the garage and ain't going up in the air.
I couldn't find that article about that Russian plane that was hit. But yeah, it was just some rinky-dink private just driving a jeep on the tarmac, hit one of their expensive planes.
And probably used it as footage for NATO.
Uh,
Look, a direct hit.
his whole family, everybody he ever knew, everybody he thought about knowing, are all in a gulag now. which I don't go for the generational thing. But I agree with gulags. Some people just need that.
Yeah, but there's a reason that we were allowed to use the death penalty.
Yep. And I'm for that, if it's without a doubt.
Yeah,
And I say without a doubt. I'm not saying, well, you forgot to say this word the right way, or you didn't cross the T here.
yeah. The secretary missed a period.
Yeah. Oh my God, don't get me going on. I still remember it cost over $6 million to fix a missed period in a law they were trying to pass here in Maine.
What?
Yep, they missed a period at the end of a sentence. Now, everybody carries a pen. You got a pen right there on your desk. I know because I took my daughter up to the legislature to watch how it works. She was a runner for the day, her and her classmates. So I know
Yeah.
how it works. You got a pen, put a period there. Everybody's grown up. You went to college. You think you're smart. You know what that sentence means. Stop it. Nope, $6 million in legal battles and fees to fix that.
See, that's why I hate the gray area walkers, lawyers. They don't walk in black and white
Nope.
world. It's got to be everything's gray.
But see, that's the
Well,
problem. I've always that it's probably a fault, but I live my life black and white. To me, it's yes or no. It's right or wrong. It's red. It's green. It's not fuchsia.
yeah.
It's pink or it's purple. I live my life by facts, and this makes sense. That's what it's going to mean.
Yeah, sense and deadlines.
I'm not
But
stupid.
no, they,
I can hear a man's tone when you say, "Holy shit, Jim, you do that, I'll kill you." I know what you mean. I really do. I'm not dumb. But in this day and age, I can take you to court. Probably even make you go to jail.
which is funny, but we don't have a debtor's prison.
I don't think that was a bad idea either. Again, I mean, I would revamp the system, but
Yeah,
there should be a workhouse. And when I say a workhouse, there should be a place like a county farm or something like that where I can willingly go. Hey, there's my room and board, and I go hoe a row of beans all day. There should be a place like that. I'm not talking
well,
somebody with a whip and being locked in at night and
yeah, no chain gang, nothing like
yeah,
that.
no, but I'm saying there should be a place for an able-bodied person that wants to work should be able to go at least get room and board.
Yeah,
And
people
how
think
many
of
how
real.
many rescue animals are in this world? So have a rescue
Yep,
farm. That's what we do with the jail up here. And the next couple towns over, they've
yeah.
got an animal rescue farm.
I do dog training in Lexington.
So I mean, and there's all kinds of ways.
Yeah,
And the
besides,
therapy in that.
what do they keep crying about? Infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. There's a lot of stuff that you can consider infrastructure.
Yes,
You can put a
but when
facelift.
you're paving a road or building a bridge, it's not all technical work. There's a lot of labor involved. There's a lot of manual workers needed.
Yeah,
I'm going to pay you a welfare check anyway. You might as well earn some of it.
oh man, did you see it the other day? Trump was showing off.
Oh no! Now what'd he do? That fucking dastardly deeds.
Pretty close. He had an umbrella and was walking down the steps of Air Force One by himself.
The nerve of the man.
How dare he?
Did he outstumble Joe?
No, but I was trying to see if he was chewing gum while he was
Oh no!
doing it.
Oh no! That
That
what
would
a
that would
showboat.
have yeah,
I wouldn't stand
can't
for
have
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Vladimir Zelensky thinks he's gonna go join the party between Trump and Putin.
Uh, Probably not. It's one of them things you probably don't want to be there. Oh. It's like the mailman comes up Monday morning, delivers John's mail, and John's dragging this big giant bag of empty liquor bottles out to the curb. And the mailman looked at him and said, "Damn, that looks like a hell of a party." He says, "I wished I was there." He goes, "No, good thing you weren't there." He says, "Because we got drunk. We got really drunk. Then we decided to hang a sheet in the middle of the room, and all the guys stuck their pecker through, and we played Guess Who. All the women had to guess who was behind the sheet. Your name came up 3 times."
Kind of like that guy he was talking about the other day. Got the taxi.
Picked a real bitch tonight, didn't you, man? Oh my God. So, am I right, or I've been seeing a lot of the self-driving cars in the news again? Is that becoming a thing again?
Hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I've been seeing a
Yeah,
lot of videos of people using it and people complaining about it.
well, they were getting a pretty good track record there, running over people.
Yeah, but well, every time you drive, something happens. You got to react split second. I don't see
Yeah,
how a computer can distinguish that. Poof,
yeah,
instant. I don't know. I just don't know if I trust it.
yeah. Well, don't they tell them that in the Tesla you got to at least be sitting there at the wheel?
Well, if you use self-driving mode in your private car, but I'm talking about the taxi services that is self-driving. You don't get behind the wheel. You sit in the back, and it
No,
takes you. No, I don't know about.
I saw a movie like that.
Yeah, I've seen several movies like that. And then you
It didn't
combine that
turn
with
out.
maximum overdrive, you're fucked.
That's it.
But yeah,
And
no,
then they
I
would.
don't know about it. I could see where they would work in the city, where speeds are 30 miles an hour, 25, But I don't know.
No, the idea of public transportation is to cut down the congestion.
We need monorails.
I like Tesla's idea. Remember the old chutes they used
Yep.
to get in the department stores? You sit there and put that
Yep.
tube up in it, and
That
suck
would
it
be
up.
cool. What was that
That's
card? There was an adult cartoon that it was like Futurama. Yep.
Futurama. Yeah, that was Tesla's because he just didn't like the way that people were being transported.
Yeah, but my luck, I'd get that one fat guy that gets stuck ahead of me and my head go right up his ass. I don't know.
Either that or the damn horse blow up.
Uh, I still blame Star Trek. We should have transporters by now.
Now the problem with that is they didn't get to that one. They got Santa Claus versus the Martians.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I was hearing on talk shows today that some of the higher ups in the Democrat Party just don't think there's going to be much of a party left anymore.
No, they're slowly coming to the realization this could be their end. Yeah.
We'll call it something else this time,
Yeah.
much more shinier.
But they need to. But they haven't yet realized it's their own doing.
No, they can't. There's something in there that just doesn't work right.
What gets me is you see the outrage we have when they uncover another spending. You see the outrage we have over your policies, and you still think we should be appalled that Trump's changing everything. I don't get it. What part of 77 million people voted for this? He,
Yes.
he's not doing anything that he hasn't said he was going to do. We knew Elon came with a deal. We
Knew he
knew
was
he
going
was
to do
going
go
to
through the
open
books.
shit that nobody wanted opened.
No, man, did you see the three wheelers that they used down there in that mine with all the paperwork, that limestone mine?
I've seen pictures, but yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they got to ride around on those little three wheelers. Hell, I figured they'd have done the electric bicycle down there.
But in this day and age, why isn't that digitized? I can remember
Yeah.
back in the early 2000s, Walmart went through all that. We had to take every paper we were required to keep. It had to be copied in triplicate. It had to be certified. Had to go to Iron Mountain, and then it went into the database.
Yeah. But the government was going to fix that problem. If you remember back when the records burnt
When
there
the
in
records
St.
burned, yeah,
Louis.
yeah, that took a lot of Army and some Marines. Air Force got affected. That's
Yeah.
that. I watch Don Shipley on YouTube, Buds 131, and he busts fake seals. People that claim they were seals and shit, and
I
that's one
like
of the biggest things. Oh, my records were lost in the fire. No, they weren't. No, they weren't. Navy wasn't affected.
that.
If you haven't watched him, man, he's an
I have.
asshole.
Let me see if I can get this right and ready. Remember yesterday I was showing you those whales?
Yeah.
Well, come on, work fingers. Seeing as this was down in Chile.
Soon, yeah. Oh shit.
What? He spit, he spit him out. I didn't like that.
Wow. Like I said, the only thing is I know he ain't gonna eat me, but he sure could hurt me by mistake.
Just don't tell him your name's Jonah.
You remember the one that got beached? The big guy, I think it was a sperm whale, got beached, and they thought that they would blow it up to get rid of it. Oh my god! The clips have to still be on YouTube. Chunks of fucking whale blubber crushing cars in the parking lot. It went bad so quick. Yeah, because they had tugs, they couldn't drag it off the shore, and it was starting to stink. They thought they'd blow it up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Like my nephew tried to convince me to poke a hole in a bloated cow once out in the
Oh
field.
no.
I wasn't doing that. No, it's good. I'm good, thank you.
We were moving a dead bloated pig, and we were trying to be so gentle. Wrap the chains around the feet, trying to so we could lift it up, and that fucking thing hit a rock. Like a
Oh,
balloon popping. Oh, the stink and the ooze and oh.
yeah, good times.
Yeah, because we dug a hole right there, and that's where it got buried. Oh God! Oh yeah, that or a punch. Yeah, when you shoot a deer and you got shot at by mistake. Oh, that's another smell you never forget. Yeah, but that whale, they blew that up. I can remember there was that one video showed this minivan just big hunk of whale ball, but just crushed it. Bloop. Ooh. Kind of like, I don't know if you ever saw Tremors when they blow up the critters and they're, just getting rained on by goo. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'd like to have been in on that thought process. How did we arrive at this is the solution?
Well, you got to figure it's probably the same people that decided it would be a good idea to put, what was it, copper dioxide in the ocean just to
uh,
see what happens.
yeah, just to see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. Let's do
Oh,
it.
well, we got the good idea.
Yeah.
Well, look, it happened just like we knew it was going to happen.
Uh-oh. Next thing you know,
The
Godzilla
oxygen,
comes out with three heads. Yep.
they won't like me to that. It's just Dylan in here telling people he's not hiding tonight. It scares me.
Thought I saw him said he's drinking. Trying to tell him Mike's hard lemonade. Don't cut it.
Yeah. And you can't call Perrier champagne.
No, you can't call anything champagne that didn't come from champagne.
Exactly.
Don't
They
you
kind of
know
like
that?
whiskey, bourbon.
That's right.
Good. There's one down. Transgender runner Sadie Schreier will not compete after Trump's executive order.
Huh.
We
Good.
must see things our way.
That's your mentality. We don't want you. It really doesn't
Get
upset
the
me.
hand. What's it? Tom Homan refers AOC to the Department of Justice for impeding with ICE agents.
Yeah. Her and Oma.
Good.
Aren't they so fond of saying nobody's above the law?
That's what I heard him say more than once. So I kind of thought it was a thing.
Oh.
Still, I can't believe they actually went in one of those fucking confirmation hearings and said that we need to quit using the word manufacturing because it's sexist. It has man in it.
Yeah, yeah. That's like when they went after churches because we sang hymns and said amen. Oh my God, yep.
It wasn't Adam and Steve.
Yeah. Oh. Adam and Eve, the first one to break the Apple's user agreement. Holy shit, that'd be a hell of an administration, Nick.
Yep. So now we can get back onto the asteroid that's supposed to take us out next year.
I
That
thought that
one's,
was just a city killer.
yeah, that's 2032. So they're getting lamer.
Yeah, but I thought they labeled it a city killer, and I live in a town. I'm not worried.
I live in a city.
I live in a town, so you can come stay with
Yeah.
me.
Okay. What if you ship me something? Will that have the be like the catch all the desk?
It may be.
Hey,
It's kind of like
you can't tell.
gathering a lightning stone. You know, a stone that was struck by lightning and put it under your bed because lightning don't strike twice.
There you go.
So if I sent
Unless
you
you're Lee
something from
Trevino,
Maine, from a town, yeah, maybe.
I'd prefer you to find one of them old desks. I feel much safer in those. I know how they work.
Yeah, I've got one somewhere. I think it's up in my father's shop. One of them old school desks
Tammy,
that protect you from nukes.
Tammy won't get me one from the school. She didn't want me to be safe.
Yeah, but are the newer desks is nuclear proof?
No,
Ah,
no,
see, they
they quit that.
you need one of them old ones that weighed like as much as a Volkswagen, you know.
You know, with the platform out in front of you, had the bar that went down. Oh yeah, hot rod.
And you had to stack them and put them all in a corner before you went on vacation for to help the janitors. Oh God, yep. So we've been on a bender of watching these cop shows, and I come to the conclusion the cops have no power at all. They need to shoot people more often.
This is highly possible.
But they need to learn how to shoot. I've been watching a lot of these, end in death, but they fire 50 rounds, and the
Yeah.
suspect was struck twice and died at the scene. But where'd the other 48 bullets go?
Well, remember they train them to empty those clips.
I know. Well, they trained us in the Army to empty the clips, but empty it at what you're aiming at.
Yeah, hit what you're aiming at.
Yeah. I get a load of all these movies. You crank it on full auto and all this shit. No, semi-auto, one bullet, one kid. I mean, and I'm not even trying to brag. Not like a sniper. I'm a deer hunter. I can
Yeah,
hit a pipe plate, 6-inch pipe plate at 200 yards. There's no reason to send 30 rounds downrange when one or two would do it. And besides, I'm not running out of bullets.
there you go.
I'm not the guy going, I'm out. And now they know who to shoot,
See,
but
Oklahoma's doing it again.
what do they do?
Oh, we're importing somebody to put in the electric chain. Go get the shot.
Okay.
Your state don't do that.
No, not yet. My state sucks.
Don't say that too loud. Canada's close.
I need to find somebody in Canada.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I've been looking
Oh,
for a pipe. Nick's been, in
oh,
fact, I can't wait to show Nick because he's been talking about it. I found one.
oh,
But the only one that's available is in Canada, and they only sell to Canada.
yeah. What if you were like a scientist or something?
Yeah, well, it's a dope pipe, so I don't think that's gonna cut it.
Oh, yeah. Representative Brandon Gill starts petition to deport Ilhan Omar.
Ah, she's that Somali bitch. The one that married her brother. Yeah, but she did it so he could get citizenship. Motherfucker, got warm in here today because there's a stink bug.
Yeah,
Fucking thing. Huh? Yeah, you. I love it. Teabag your ass.
you got to give it to him. He's a pretty good troll.
Oh, Elon, he is. I think he lives for that shit. Hairy balls. But yeah, I got to get on X because I watch. Uh, yeah, his education, and he does a lot of Elon's posts. You know, when he trolls back.
I didn't listen to Linda McMahon today either. I wanted to hear that.
No, I didn't either.
I did catch that she told them the boys won't be in the girls' bathrooms.
Why is that such a hard thing to let go? It's not happening, people. We will never accept it.
Mm-hmm. No, it's part of the destroying the family and all the
Uh,
institutions and shit to get your communist utopia.
there are some things that are not okay and never will be.
It's just not the way we're built. But, science and stuff.
We're not turtles. We don't lay eggs and just hope they will survive. We raise our young and we protect our young. You fuck
Yeah,
with my kid in the bathroom. I don't care that you even don't even look at her. Don't even talk to her. You're there. I don't like. I know. Not gonna happen. My wife
no, I
carries a
didn't know
gun.
that.
I still don't want him in there with her.
Yeah, Devin's telling us Brett sleeps with a picture of Dylan by his bedside, dreaming of Dylan. Brett, is there something you need to tell us?
Wow. It is a safe space, though, I guess. Well, no judgment, but hey,
But it makes me feel things and stuff.
I call mine John Thomas, but call it
I,
Dotmod if you want. I know, but I did that long before I knew you. You can blame Monty Python. I can
Every
go down to
British
the
movie ever
drugstore.
made.
I can go to the drugstore and get one of them little rubber things and put on my John Thomas. You can?
But nothing's as good as the carrot. He's pining for the fjords.
Now go away or I'll taunt you some more. Oh my God! Now we're quoting Monty Python. We really must be at the end of this show.
Getting that late.
I was flipping through Netflix and I see Holy Grails on there this month. So I'll have to. That'll be a good second cup in the morning. Light a bowl. Go numb in the
Oh,
brain.
let another bowl.
Light another bowl because it's Monty Python. You're gonna need it. Yeah. I still think Meaning of Life was one of my favorites. So we're here for your liver, but I'm still using it. But you're an organ donor, and we need your liver.
Yeah. Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh my God. Every sperm is sacred.
Oh my God! Then we're gonna have to jump into the life of Brian next.
Oh Jesus. I was watching on. They got History of the World Part One on YouTube.
Yeah, but I'm still a fan of high anxiety.
High anxiety. Yeah.
Dude with the silver teeth. I don't have to kill you, but I'd want to kill you. Sure, I don't have to kill him. Yeah, really, really.
But I will.
I'd never forget Richard Jaw Keels, The Longest Yard.
Yes.
I think I broke his fucking neck.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, it doesn't matter how hard you try, how much money you pay people, you will not get that perfect
Yeah.
scene.
Exactly.
No, I couldn't find it. There was a guy over in Britain crying because his old lady wasn't going to get USAID money to show fine art to, what was it? Somalis. The Somali
Oh.
women that weren't quite up to snuff.
Oh, because their life is so full that they need the fine art to fill it out.
It was it also the Somalis? They were trying to teach them how to wear shoes. Millions of
Why does it bother you so bad they don't wear shoes?
Didn't you ever see The Gods Must Be Crazy?
I did.
That kind of explains it, people. I like when he starts throwing it up in the air, trying to give it back to him.
Fuckers can't catch.
So John Thunes decided to give him a 4-day weekend,
Oh,
just right before Cash Patel flow.
that ain't gonna stop him. We'll get him.
Well, let's see. It seems like they're in recess. I don't know what the restrictions are in the recess appointments.
I don't know, but I can't see why he wouldn't get appointed anyway. We got
He
everybody
knows too
else.
much shit on too many people. He knows exactly where the body is buried, who put him there, who dug the hole, and why that hole was dug.
Yep.
So I know he gives me the hair on the back of my neck standing up, kind of when you get around like real law enforcement people and shit.
Yep.
And you ain't doing nothing, but it's still there. I've seen a deal. There's a guy out there in Kilauea going and getting him a shovel full of lava.
Yeah.
What kind of shovel did he have?
I don't know. I've seen him do it with other utensils, like
Yeah.
steel tongs, and they make art out of it and shit.
Yeah. Well, the Hawaiians, it's part of one of their, to make art rituals, but they're strange. Trust me.
I'm trying to think, because that thin of steel, what would you use that wouldn't? I mean, that's melted rock.
Yeah. Now, what do you carry it in to take it
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
person?
yeah. I don't think my Home Depot pail is gonna work.
I don't think you put it in his mouth. You only do that with worms. And keep them warm.
And
Hell.
maggots, and maggots.
Okay. Well, you should have known that being a fisherman from the north.
Yeah, well, maggots work better for crappies, so we keep them warm.
Oh, okay. Dang, it's not the end of the world tonight either, dude. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. We can hope. But until then, we'll plug on. Well, that brings us to the hour, so
Yeah,
unless you got anything really juicy, I think we'll say goodnight and maybe go hang out with the cool kids for a while.
that sounds like a winner to me.
All right, guys.
Everybody,
Thanks for watching
appreciate you
us.
showing up.
God bless. Say a prayer for America.
Do better.
Do better, man. Do better. JT says.